Got a quick question for you.
Okay.
So, I'm filming you right now, by the way. So, did you see the special report by Counsel Robert Did you see that?
No.
So, he described Joe Biden as well-meaning, but elderly, with poor memory. What are your thoughts to that quote about our president?
I think that's very sad. I love Joe Biden. He's a very compassionate president. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him. He's fooling everybody else. I'm going to vote for him again.
Well, a lot of people say that he's suffering from dementia, where he's confused on stage. He has a lot of verbal gaps. What would you respond to that?
He has a speech impediment.
Got it.
So, nobody's perfect.
And what would you say to all the struggling Americans that can't afford food, rent, because of our economy? Joe Biden calls it Bidenomics, but the average American is suffering, which is why Joe Biden's losing a lot of Black and Latino support. He's also lost a lot of the youth vote due to the war in Israel versus Gaza. What would you say to all these different crises that are happening under Biden?
I think a lot of it is a trickle downhill from Trump that he's having to fix. And he's just getting, bombarded, with blame. So, I just think he's a great president. I think he's trying to fix all the problems. It takes time.
My final question is, according to polling data in the 6 key swing states, Trump is winning right now by significant margins. So as of today, if the election were today, Trump would win. What are your thoughts on that?
I would be very, very upset about that because people are just so blindsided and mind-washed by him. And I just had this argument because people tell me that, he's a great businessman. No, he's not. I've lived in Chicago and I've lived in New York. And he was fined billions for Trump University, which was, a joke. And his businesses in New York, he's not. He owes them money. He's treating people badly.
And then what do you think about the whole MAGA movement?
I think they're idiots. So yeah.
What does MAGA mean to you, though? Like, in your opinion, what does it stand for?
I can't even come up with words for
So let me just tell you what I believe it stands for. Strong borders, strong economy, no new wars, free speech, anti-censorship, anti-abortion, pro-life, protect the kids.
Yeah.
So of all those things, what sounds so bad? Because in my opinion, all that sounds good.
I think our borders should be open. There should be a protocol, and it's a shame that people have to run here, from Mexico and risk their lives.
I'm an immigrant from Mexico, but I got here legally.
Yeah.
And I'm very against illegal immigration. I want to shut the wall, build a moat, throw some alligators there, because none of that would matter if someone's coming legally. Whatever's there would be irrelevant.
It's really hard for some people, I believe.
Why is that our fault in the U.S.?
It's not. But we all came from immigrants, unless you're American Indian.
Which I am.
Yeah, so...
I'm indigenous Mexican-American from California region.
Yeah, so I've had this argument with my mother. They're from Canada. I'm like, you would not be here if we closed borders. But,
Again, we're open to immigration, just not illegal immigration. I think that immigration is a good thing. I'm against illegal immigration. That's the point that I want to... the last thing I'll tell you is, I don't know if it's a surprise here. Look at my hat.
Yeah.
I'm full-blown MAGA. Big hardcore Trump supporter.
I'm sorry.
And no, it's all good. But I go out on the street and I try to bridge the gap and have conversations with people like this, peaceful and polite, and to see the other side. And I believe everything I stand for is the right path for America. As an immigrant, I believe that I'm on the right side.
I don't like a president that thinks it's okay that he can just go and grab a woman. Yeah.
Technically, he said they let you, which is consensual. If you want to get technical on that. He said they let you when you're a star.
Yeah.
That
is not true.
Celebrity men get away with a lot more than regular guys do, than regular men do. We know that. Rich and powerful men can do a lot more than a regular man could do.
And they think that they're getting consent.
Well, he said...
Regular men think that they have consent because they think back to the 1960s and 50s where, women had to ask permission to do things and to get money, and they got in trouble and scolded from their husbands. You wouldn't be here without us.
Right.
So
that's why I'm pro-life, because we wouldn't be here without you guys. We've killed 70 million babies since Roe v. Wade was passed in the 70s. 70 million babies. Think about how many of those babies could have been something special. A president, a leader, an athlete, a scientist.
Yeah, and how many of them could have been a Trump or a serial killer? You cannot understand what women go through. You know,
What if I'm a woman?
Are you?
What if I mean, apparently it means nothing today anymore. You could be a woman without even going through any surgeries or any hormone treatments. You could just say I'm a woman and you're a woman. Isn't that a problem though? Isn't that a problem for like safe spaces?
No. I think that if you are not comfortable or happy with who you are, then you can change that.
Yeah, but would you want me going into to your daughter's, I don't even know if you have a daughter, but changing in your daughter's locker room when she's a teenage girl? Just because if I look just like this, but I said I'm a woman, would that make you comfortable?
I don't know what locker room that you would be in.
Okay, this happened in California. This happened at the Wii Spa about 2 years ago. It was a big deal. A man came in with an erection in front of women. He claimed he was a woman. Turns out he actually had a record for sexual assault and abuse.
Okay,
And he had it. But that's my point though.
But
You
not
cannot.
everybody is like that.
I'm not saying all trans people are, but when you have loose restrictions, it opens up the window for perverted men to take advantage of loose laws.
I get that because everybody will be like, okay, you're discriminating against me.
Correct.
You know,
I think a little discrimination is a good thing if it protects vulnerable people in our society, such as younger girls and women, compared to a mentally ill man. I think a little discrimination is actually, we actually accept a lot of discrimination in our society. WNBA is a female basketball league. No one's calling discrimination there. So we think we allow a certain amount of it, especially when it comes to gender. It's a good thing. We need more of it. We need to bring it back, gender discrimination. That's why I'm with Trump, because he's common sense.
no, he's not. No, he's not.
A vote for Trump is a vote for decency, integrity, and common sense.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. He is not a decent man.
He's a great
He's
man.
a liar.
You're right. He's
He's
not.
a cheat.
You're absolutely right. Trump is not a decent man. He's a great man.
No, in his own mind.
And
In
no,
his mind, he
to
is
75 million
God.
Americans,
No, well,
at least.
I'm sorry that he's brainwashed them.
At least 75 million Americans.
He has brainwashed them.
I used to have pink and purple hair too, by the way. I used to be a Democrat.
And my hair has absolutely nothing to do
It has lots. Come on, you know it does. Every
What?
every
It's
meme.
my birthday. That's why
I
my
understand
hair's
that,
like
but every
that.
meme shows a liberal with pink and purple hair. Every internet meme has a liberal with pink and purple hair.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No.
All the memes that we use to make fun of liberals.
You know what? You are just so brainwashed.
I love your hair, by the way. I've gone pink and purple too.
Great.
It looks great. I don't think I'm brainwashed. I think I'm free.
Oh, absolutely.
I think when I was a Democrat, I was brainwashed. I used to think that a baby in the womb was a fetus or a clump of cells. I used to think that. That's brainwash.
Well,
Science.
you have a baby in your womb.
Science says I can't. I'm not a woman.
Oh, well, you said you were.
I can't. I'm not a woman. See?
So you get to switch.
There's well, apparently you can.
You are one minute you're not.
Apparently you can, according to the liberals.
So if you ever had the opportunity to go through what women go through, whether it's being pregnant, having their period or menstrual cycle, good luck with that, because men cannot handle it.
Oh, I don't think we could. But it's a gift. It's the gift of life, not the gift of death. And abortion is death.
It's a gift of choice.
Yeah, murder shouldn't be a choice.
You got raped, yes, it's not the baby's fault.
Correct.
But the mental, what you have to go through mentally if you've been raped, just that, besides getting pregnant by a rapist,
Which only happens 0.7% of the time. It rarely
that
happens.
you hear about.
Yeah, but I'm saying according to data, it rarely happens. 96% of abortions are elective. 4% are for medical reasons, mother's life's in danger, rape or incest. Only 4%.
Why would you want to bring a baby into a Trump world?
Well, I'll tell you this. In my opinion, let's say I got raped as a man. I don't think killing a baby would make me feel better about the rape. It doesn't instantly solve the rape.
You have to go through 9 months of growing up, your hormones going crazy, you're hot, you're cold, and you can't even imagine.
So let me
what
ask you a
go
question.
through.
What if we codify abortion in the situation of rape? We federally legalize it, but all elective abortions must be banned. See, you guys don't want. That's a compromise.
Choice.
That's a compromise.
Why? Why do you get to tell me?
Why do you get to kill
do with
babies?
My body?
But why do you get to kill babies? Why does
Why do
killing a
why
baby
do
have
I
to
get
do with your
raped?
body?
No, it's ridiculous. Men think that they know all.
See, I just said though,
Especially Trump men.
we'll protect rape. We'll protect rape, but you can't kill any babies if it's not rape.
Maybe I'm an unfit mother, and it's not fair for that baby, and I don't want to have to go through 9 months.
A lot of babies survive. I'm adopted. I wasn't aborted. I get to walk around this park and I love life.
You know what? I was supposed to be aborted. And my mother hated me my entire life.
Look at you now, though.
And
Celebrating your birthday, your 21st birthday today.
You know when my mom died? Last year on my fucking birthday.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry for the loss.
No, it's not a loss because she hated me, resented me, that she did not abort me.
But I'm sure there's things you find about life that are beautiful.
Yeah,
Wasn't that worth it? I think it's worth it. I'm happy you were born.
I'm done.
It was great to meet you. Take care.